Well, let's hear from the goal scorer now. He's with Guy Havard.
Moussa, many congratulations. Do you know the song that they're playing in the background?
Thank you. To be honest, no, I don't know this song. So
Spurs are on their way to Wembley by Chaz and Dave. A long time before you came here, but you're going back to Wembley, a home for you for so many matches. But what does it mean to get there in a cup final?
Yeah, we are all very happy with that. Like you said, it's been a long time. We've been waiting for that moment. So I think today we played a great game against a good team. I think it was a good battle, but we deserve to win. So now we're going to go to Wembley. We don't know yet against who we're going to play, against United or City. But we have to be ready. Doesn't matter who we're going to play. And a final, you don't only play a final, you have to win it. So let's be ready for that game, and hopefully we can bring the trophy at home.
You spoke to us beforehand saying how you wanted an early goal. I think you were talking about the team, weren't you? Not yourself.
Yeah, I was talking about the team, but I'm part of the team, so we did it, and I think it was good to score an early goal. And after we managed the game, even if they were pushing, but I think we controlled totally the game, and we scored United or City. But we have to be ready. Doesn't matter who we're gonna play, and a final, you don't only play a final, you have to win it. So let's be ready for that game, and hopefully we can bring the trophy at home.
You spoke to us beforehand saying how you wanted an early goal. I think you were talking about the team, weren't you? Not yourself.
Yeah, I was talking about the team, but I'm part of the team, so we did it, and I think it was good to score an early goal. And after we managed the game, even if they were pushing, but I think we controlled totally the game. And we scored the second goal in the second half, and yeah, we deserve it. So congrats to all the team, and yeah, and I think all the support Tottenham fan will be happy with that victory today. And now let's be ready for the next game on Saturday.
The major concern, I suppose, was that VAR goal. Did you have a gut feeling whether it was offside or onside?
To be honest, I was sure it was offside because I was the last man and I could see him. He was behind me, so I was sure it was outside. So I wasn't worried about it. So I told the lads, so he's offside, so, and the VAR show it. So again, congrats to everyone. Let's enjoy it, and yeah, let's go to the final.
Getting to the final is great, but it's all about winning it, isn't it? Do you feel now is the time for Tottenham to start picking up trophies?
Yeah, of course. We are in final, so it's a time to win it. And our last final was Champions League, and we lost it. We know that feeling when you lose a final, so we were all disappointed for many months. And now you're going to have the opportunity to play a final at Wembley. And like I said again, you don't play a final, you have to win it, so it doesn't matter the way. So we're going to try our best to win and bring that trophy at home.
Well done today. First goal of the season, and you are the Carabao Man of the Match. If you'd like to make your own presentation, please.
So yeah, thank you very much. I'm very happy with that. But like I said, the most important thing was to win, and I think we did it as a team, and I'm very happy with that, and especially with that trophy. So thanks for everyone.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Every week.
That was a hell of a speech. I've never seen that before. He really took his moment there, didn't he? Brilliant performance from him, a man of the match performance. For Spurs, look, they're into a final. They're obviously absolutely chuffed. The fans will be so chuffed as well because they've taken their fair share of criticism so far, haven't they?
They have done, yeah, but this is why you bring in someone like a Mourinho. I mean, this if they go on and win it, it'll be like validation that they made the right decision in letting Pochettino go and bringing in Mourinho. But as I said, when he got the job, I always felt they were going to be a lot closer to winning the trophy because he's a serial winner. He understands what it takes, and I think that's now festering onto the pitch with the players because, as I said, they've not won a trophy for a long time now. But when you've got a manager who is a serial winner, that mentality is seeping into the players, and you can see now how hungry they are to win one.
Sam, it could have been a banana skin, this. Obviously, Spurs would have been the favourites, but Brentford, like we said before the game even started, they're taken down 4 Premier League oppositions. And this match, it could have been quite difficult for Spurs.
Yeah, it was. Thomas Frank alluded to it earlier on, that he was saying, no disrespect to the other 4 teams that they beat along the way, that Tottenham was, in his words, was a top 10 team in Europe, you know. So to come to Tottenham and to compete and at 1-0 have the goal disallowed, the game plan for Brentford was working quite well. big chance for Ivan, and it could have been a little bit different, but a good professional performance from Spurs.
It was, Jamie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. And I think from Spurs' point of view, Darren and I played for the club. And I think to a certain extent, fans right now, we all get brainwashed because of getting into the Champions League, top four, and what it means to the owners and the money that it brings to the club. But when Man City were a really good performance. Early in the season, I know it's a different Manchester United right now, but they demolished them. And it's, to a certain extent, the good thing for them now. They've got so much to look forward to, so many good league games. They can put this to bed now, and it's really something to look forward to. And I think, like Darren says, with the team they've got right now, and they're so explosive up front, they can beat anybody. Yeah.
It was important to get that first goal and to get it earlier on. Moussa Sissoko was the man that said that, and it came from this cross from Serge Reguilon.
Yeah, and I think we were talking about half-time, when you think about Sissoko, he's a big guy, he's a good attack, he attacks the ball extremely well. He should be doing that more often, shouldn't he, with the qualities that he has, Darren?
Yeah, and I've seen him do that chop a million times, and if you're at home and you go and plant your left foot, with your body going one way and you want to go the other direction, your right leg does come out. I'm not denying that it's not a dangerous tackle, and I'm not denying that it's not a red card, and in slow-mo it looks horrendous. Yeah. But if you plant your left foot and then want to go that way, your leg automatically wants to do this way. So, yes, it's a red, but it's intentional.
Three-match ban now as well, Sam, and some big games coming up, one in the FA Cup, 2 league games, actually, that you really need him for, Reading and Luton.
Well, like I say, we spoke at the beginning of the show about how important Josh is to this Brentford team, so when you miss him for 3 games, of course, it's going to be a big miss. The cup game on Saturday is not the end of the world, I'll be honest. I think that with the cup run that Brentford have been on in the Carabao Cup and where they are in the league position, it's not their main priority. But yeah, against Reading, who are up there in the playoff positions, it's going to be a big miss.
He's played, I don't know if you'll know obviously better now, but I'm sure last time when he played against Newcastle, he played every game. So it might not do him any harm just to have a little bit of a rest. They've got so many big league games coming up. I just hope, of course you feel awful about it, but I don't believe that he's meant to hurt an opponent now.
OK, right, we're going to get some more reaction from Spurs now. Let's hear from Eric Dyer with Guy Havard.
Eric, semi-final, you were hot favourites. There was a bit of pressure on you tonight, but job done.
Yeah, really happy. I'm really happy with the performance. I think we had control throughout the game against a very good side. I think they deserve a lot of credit. It's not surprising that they've got this far in the competition. And we were well aware of that before the game, so we made sure we were right in every way.
Did they open up a little bit more in the second half, and did that sort of play into your hands?
Yeah, I think especially in a cup competition, if you're losing, you've got to chase it, and I think they did that. But I thought they played, I think they played very, very offensive, very open football. I think that's just their style. So we did well to manage that, and I think we controlled them very well. And then when we got our chances, we took them.
Bit of an RC incident with Højbjerg and De Silva being sent off. How did you see that?
Yeah, no, it's difficult to say now. I saw it once on the big screen, and it didn't look very nice. Yeah, just an unfortunate situation that happens in football, and Pierre's a big boy. I'm sure he'll be okay.
And so you're off to the final. You're sort of going back home in a way, aren't you? Back to Wembley. Do you feel it's time now for Tottenham to start lifting trophies?
Yeah, well, it's been time, since I've been here. We've been wanting to, and that motivation hasn't changed. The motivation is the same. For myself being here, I know, a lot of the boys who've been here a long time now, and we're desperate to win trophies for the club, and it's been everyone's aware it's been a long time. So it's something that we're really trying to do and hungry to do. It's fantastic to be in the final. It's where we wanted to be, and there's a lot of football to be played before it, so we'll focus on that. But it's nice to take the opportunity to be in the first final possible.
Does this feel under Jose like a more sort of resilient and dogged Tottenham side? Yeah,
we're prepared to suffer in the right moments if we need to. You're always going to have to in every game, in some period. But I think that's one thing we've been disappointed with ourselves with it in.
Good night at the office there for Eric Dyer. All 20 starts this season for him have been at centre-back. He's making that position very much his own, Jamie.
Definitely. I mean, for a while he was a bit of a utility player, if you like, played midfield, played at the back. Right now he's stamping his authority on every single game for Spurs. I think in the documentary he came across as one player that was a leader in that dressing room, and Jose sort of identified that really quickly, and he's improved beyond all recognition. I have to be honest, I thought he was a decent centre-back, but now he's becoming a very, very good centre-back.
I think Jose tried to sign him at United, didn't he, before he even got to Spurs, so that kind of tells you how much he rates him.
Do you reckon he saw him as a midfielder or as a defender then?
I think he saw him as a centre-half. Yeah. I genuinely do, because now it seems like now he's got hold of him and he's playing really, really well. That's what he ever sees him playing as centre-half. So for me, he's done very, very well. His performances have been brilliant. I think he's been solid, but I think he's been consistent. And I think when you look at Spurs centre-halves over the last couple of seasons, that's one thing they've been lacking, but he's been Mr. Consistent.
And I think as well, the fact that he played centre midfield for so long helps him as a defender, because you can see with his array of passing, he can hit it long, he can play in between the lines. We see him doing that so often because he's so comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's wanted a set position. I think as players, it's okay being Mr. Utility, but if you... But no, another solid performance for him.
OK, guys, we're going to hear from Thomas Frank shortly, but Jose Mourinho also coming up. He actually, in this competition, we spoke about it earlier on, no one is more successful than him in the Carabao Cup. He meets City or Manchester United next. He was the last manager for Manchester United to win a trophy. We'll hear from him soon.